Good morning, Chanhassen students and staff. Welcome. Today is Mindful Monday, May 11th, 2020. Our morning announcements are brought to you from the Art Room. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, let's go ahead and pan across the art room here. Boys and girls, you'll recognize lots of wonderful things in here. In the past, I've highlighted anchor charts. Well, the art room has many wonderful anchor charts for students to look at, to glean ideas and spark their creativity. Some of my favorites are located right over here along the window. The paper sculpture techniques, as we look at all the various things kids are able to do with just a sheet of paper. And then the creative cardboard, ways kids are able to take pieces of cardboard, cut them together, and have some really neat pieces. The sculpture center, some drawing ideas. I love this. I can draw big. I can fill the paper, overlap shapes, draw to the edges. This one's big for drawing, so you have a foreground, a middle, and the back, and then drawing where things are near or far away. A lot of wonderful art techniques taking place here at Chan Elementary. It's just a fantastic place to be. Well, boys and girls, this does mark the start of week 7 of distance learning. You've done an amazing job, so have your parents. So I thank moms and dads for all their help and our staff for the wonderful work that they're doing, pushing out. I know the last week and a half have been game changers for many of you with the addition to Google Meet. So I'm really excited about what that's done for you, your ability to connect with others in your classroom and your teachers and so forth. So keep up the great work. Just another reminder, library book drop off front of the school. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and search through your bedrooms or the living room, find that library book, go ahead and bring it up. Our front main entrance area has a rubber tub that you can place it in there. Miss Jones is coming up on a daily basis and grabbing those and putting them back in the circulation counter for next school year. All right. Also, just want to highlight these are some really exciting, of course, and anxious times for our 5th graders. This past last week and this week, we're kind of in the midst of when the Pioneer Ridge Middle School counselors would come over. Well, what they're doing is having the Pioneer Ridge counselors on a Google Meet. So they're joining their classroom, their teachers are there. I was able to join Miss Jackson's class last week. Mr. Wolf's is today. I think Mr. Peterson's later on this week. It's been a great way for kids to ask questions, share their concerns or comments about going to middle school. It's been a lot of fun. It's been energizing, and really want to support our 5th graders throughout this distance learning time as well. All right, the weather, so we can kind of see behind me here, is absolutely gorgeous out. It's going to be sunny all day, a little bit cooler again, only highs of about 55 degrees. Lows will be about 32. The winds are going to be out of the northwest around 11 miles per hour. You can see the trees are moving out there just a little bit. So it might be a great kite flying day. I know I keep bringing that up. I was at a hardware store this weekend and they had kites hanging there, and I was tempted to buy one myself. During your midday break today, I'd like you to try and get out on a bike ride around throughout your neighborhood, okay? Make sure you wear your bike helmet when you're out there with your mom or dad or your sibling. And then lunch today, let's try breakfast for lunch, okay? Some of you maybe are sleeping in from your weekend festivities. Hopefully you are doing a lot of celebrating with your moms and grandmothers this weekend. All right, we have some birthday shout outs today. Today, twins come in pairs, and so twins come in pairs here at Chan Elementary in the sense of we have 2 sets of twins with birthdays today on Monday, May 11th. So happy birthday shout out to Audrey in Mr. Peterson's 5th grade class and Bridget in Mr. Peterson's 5th grade class. Shout out happy birthday to Kellen in Miss Knoblaugh's 3rd grade class and Nolan in Miss Netz's 3rd grade class. Happy birthday to Leah in Miss Holst's 4th grade class and Lillian in Miss Coleman's kindergarten class. So happy birthday to the 6 of you today. All right, our jokes of the day. Make sure when you log in to watch these announcements, you click on Joke of the Day and submit a joke, okay? Here we go. We have Kenny from Miss Olson's class. What is the safest place in your house from zombies? The living room. Nigel from Miss Holst's class. Why was the dog so hot? Because he was a hot dog. Vincent from Miss Knoblaugh's class. What does a cloud wear under his raincoat? Thunderwear. Mitchell from Miss Jackson's class. Did you hear about the mathematician who was afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them. All right, and wrapping today's joke of the days up, we have Oliver from Miss Olson's class submitted, why are games so boring? Because they're called board games. All right, boys and girls, hopefully during your distance learning time, after you've done your readings and your math and science and so forth, you're playing some board games with your families. It's a great way to connect, and it's a great way to learn lots of different strategies. All right, boys and girls, that's all we have from the art room today. Let's make it a great day, because it's a great day to be a Chan Star.